I don't wanna look back, I don't want it like that. I've been going too fast, all the girls like that. And the fake ones wanna see my pulse go flat. And my day ones know I'ma pace on back.
Hello and welcome to an episode of AjchKing's Ramble Radio with me and Josh.
Buongiorno, sei per Josh.
Why do you have to do stupid accents? Why
Because
can't you be a
that's just part of my nature. You know, you're the
I'm normal, you're weird.
you're the spastic, I'm the creative.
I've not shut up, I'm not creative. Well, anyway, in today's podcast, we're doing the Premier League predictions, like top 20, how it is, giving our opinions on certain clubs going down, winning the league, potential, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Potential butthurt opinions coming your way, so if you don't like them, just fuck off, quite frankly. I mean, if you're going to give us some shit in the comments about our predictions,
We'll give you shit back.
Pretty much. If you don't like your teams in relegation, just face the facts, because that's our opinion. Anyway, take it with a pinch of salt, and let's get on. Do you want to go first or second, Josh, for your...
I will go second.
Picks? So the way it works, we'll break them down into categories. We're going to do relegation, which is 20 to 18th, 17th to 13th, like sort of back end mid-table. Then we'll do mid-table, which are 12th to 9th, or 12th to 8th. We'll say 9th, and then we'll do 8th, 7th, 6th, and then do top 5. So, getting it on the way, my top 20 in relegation. In 20th will be Norwich. In 19th will be Brentford. And 17th, I'll put Burnley.
What happened to 18th?
I said Burnley, 18th.
No, you said 17th.
Sorry. I said 18th, but I should have said. So yeah, relegation will be Norwich, Brentford and Burnley, in my eyes. Now the reason why, Norwich, I'm sorry, but you're shit. Timo Pukki ain't going to cut it for you this season. You didn't do it last time you were in the Prem. You fucking hit like an iceberg, like the Titanic, and you sank. It's just how it's going to be. You're going to go back down again. Championship's where you belong. Brentford, I mean, you might lose Tony. If you lose Tony, you're fucked. I don't see you sticking around. You can take Mupé back from Brighton. I'll be very happy with that. Get rid of him. But nah, I don't see you sticking around. And then Burnley, I always put Burnley near relegation because Sean Dyche is a racist bastard and won't get any foreign players in his team because he likes them to be homebred.
Sean Dyche! Tarkovsky! Sorry.
You shush.
Sorry.
And it's only going to work so long, like having English, Irish and Scottish and Welsh players. It's going to come a time where it just doesn't work, and I think this season could potentially be it, especially if they get fucked with injuries. If what's his name, Pope, Tarkowski, and Matty Cash. Is Matty Cash there?
I don't know.
I don't know. Whoever the right defenders are, if their defenders go, they're screwed. So yeah, that's my relegation. What's yours?
Very similar, apart from one team.
What, Burnley?
No. My 20th is Norwich.
Right.
My 19th is Watford. And 18th is Burnley.
Ooh. Okay.
I just think Watford are going to have a good season.
Hey, what are you saying about
They haven't
Ben Foster?
got any good players, have they? It's Watford.
They got Mark Hughes?
Woo! What's he gonna do?
They got Troy Deeney.
Yeah, but
Yeah, fine.
you know, Watford relegation and Championship, really, aren't they? And then Burnley are always 18th, 17th, or 16th. I don't think they've been any higher.
Let me have a look about Burnley.
Norwich are just Norwich.
Burnley, Prem finishes. I want to see what their highest ever placement is in the Prem. They have, here we are, 17th. Okay, they've got 10th in the 1920 season, 15th, 7th. So in the Premier, last season they got 17th. Season before 10th. Season before that 15th. The season before that the 7th in the league. The season before that was 16th in the Prem. And then back in all the way in 2009, they got 18th, got relegated. So yeah.
So they're quite a bang average team.
They're basically a bit worse version of Brighton.
True.
Because Brighton aren't racist. We sign Africans, Asians, and everything. We're welcome. Whereas Sean Dyche, he's basically a funny bastard who sounds like Darth Vader on 50 packs of cigarettes a day. When I hear his voice, it just gives me fucking shivers down my spine.
Do a Sean Dyche impression.
Fuck off.
Do you want to do mine?
No. Ow, I dropped my controller.
Do you want to do my Sean Dyche impression?
Go on.
Hi, I'm Sean Dyche. I got my dad Tarkovsky. We're gonna win the league. Not too bad, eh?
You've got to say one thing, that he fucks kids.
No, I ain't Sigurdsson.
Or Alan Johnson.
True. Or Ryan.
Right. Oh yeah, true.
I wonder
Anyway,
how long
what's
it'd
your-
take.
What?
I think in every podcast we've made a joke about him.
Every fucking video we've ever done. There's a joke about him.
What are we get? Oh, right. What are we doing now? 17th to what?
17th to 14th. And you're going next.
Okay, right.
Go on.
So my number 17 is a team called Brighton.
Point!
16th is Wolves. 15th is Southampton. And 14th is Newcastle. Now,
But you put Wolves 16th?
yes, hear me out. Nuno's left.
Yes.
Right,
But it's all
with
got
Nuno.
ridiculous sticks.
Yes, but with Nuno, they were a good team. They were a decent team. I think this season, relegation battle is going to be Burnley, Brighton, and Wolves. Hence why I put Brighton and Wolves down there. Southampton, they were terrible last season.
We've at Southampton 15th.
Yes.
Right.
Newcastle, they're always around mid-table, so I just chucked them in at 14th.
What do you mean? They were 17th last year.
Yeah, but they seem to do one bad season, one good season. I'm going to put one to 14th.
Jesus Christ. What crack were you smoking when you came up with this?
Realism, mate. Realism.
You're calling that realistic?
Yes.
Mine's realistic.
No, mate.
Yours is smoking in the fucking hardcore crack with some heroin mixed in.
No, you chatting, mate. You waffling.
Right, my one, right, which is a proper representation of what it should be, is 17th Watford, 16th Newcastle, 15th Brighton, where they should belong, and 14th Aston Villa. Now, the reason why, Watford, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. They've just come up. They're not going to do as good as Leeds, but they're going to fight for their place. 16th Newcastle, I mean, St. Maximan's a fucking wash up. Can't do much. They've spent 50 mil on Joe Linton, which was a fucking waste. Now, Brighton, 15th. That's good. I mean, we'll either sign Edouard from Celtic, or we're going to sign some Portuguese guy from Benfica. Plus, we're looking at getting a couple of other players in as well. Potentially Dan James, which will help us either way.
Yeah. Help you what?
Hey, he's a good player.
All he can do is get his head down and run. Apart
That's all
from
we
that,
need.
he's pretty much useless.
We need a fast fucking player.
You need a
on the
winger.
right. We've got
You need a
nothing.
winger who's fast and can put a decent cross in and can take a shot. Dan James can't do that. He can just run.
Don't worry. He under Graham Potter, he'll be fine. He was under Graham Potter before, and he done well. If he's under Potter again, he'll do well. Anyway, 14th we got Villa. They're not going to do as good as last season. They've lost Grealish. I was going to put him in relegation, but I mean,
I think you've been a bit harsh
what do you mean?
on Aston Villa. They've
Literally
got
got rid of their best fucking player.
yes, but
It's like
they've still got a decent team. They got a better
Not
team. They
really.
got a better team than the likes of bloody Burnley and Watford.
You're
And
telling
Newcastle.
me that they've got a good team. Let me have a look. Fucking what? Martinez is gone. Okay, so they got Ashley Young. Whoopty fucking do.
You can
got-
still pick up a game.
You got Bailly. Okay, Leon Bailey or Bailly. What? Okay, whatever. Ollie Watkins. Okay,
Mate.
too bad. They got. Who the fuck is this? Wesley Morris. Whoever the fuck that is.
He's that big.
Morgan
He's
Sanson.
the tall striker.
Well, he's not that great. Danny. Oh, they got Danny Ings. Okay, that's a game changer. They got Douglas Luiz. I mean, okay, whatever. And Tyrone Mings and Big John McGinn. That's it.
That's still a decent team, mate.
Their goalkeeper. Who the fuck is this? Jed Stitt. Who the fuck is this? Their best goalkeeper is a 28-year-old who looks like a twonk. Oh, look at him.
I think you've been
No,
harsh,
I-
me personally.
Mate, I've been realistic. That is a realistic
I don't know.
place.
Not for me.
Well, is my opinion. I think we've been harsh on Wolves. Personally.
Mate, Wolves have lost. Nuno, what I'm trying to say, had a good structure.
Yeah.
This new manager, I don't know what he's going to do. Could completely mess everything up. We don't know.
Anyway, moving on. We're going to go from 13th to 10th now.
Okay.
So I'll do mine now. In 13th for me, I've put Southampton. You know. Decent placement. I might have been a bit generous there, but hey ho. 12th I've gone Crystal Palace. If they keep Zaha and he doesn't get poached, I can see him potentially getting 12th. 11th I've gone Wolverhampton Wanderers, which are Wolves if you're not technical with the names. 10th I've gone Leeds United. Now, Southampton, they do usually get a mid placement ish. Definitely check that. Southampton. I think they have. Here we are. Right. Yeah, so on their placements, like last season, they got 15th, then 11th, then 16th, 17th, then 8th, then 6th, then 7th, then 8th, then 14th. So they sort of finished the top end of the table. So I think we'll put them 13th is realistic if they have a good season. Palace 12th. Like I said, if Zaha doesn't get injured and stays, they'll do fine. They always do. Fucking scumbags. Wolves. I mean, their team's literally, apart from Ronaldo, fucking Portugal's national team with a few random people, but they'll be fine. Even under a new manager, you're telling me Semedo, Rui Patricio, who else have they got? Hang on, who Wolves got? You're telling me the likes of Adama Traore, Raul Jimenez, Pedro Neto, Ruben Neves, Semedo, Rui Patricio, Matt Shamtino, Connor Cody, and Podence aren't going to keep them fine.
I still think 16th.
I think 11th. Even with a new manager, they've still got a decent team to whip most of the players, like in low positions. They'll fuck Brighton over. They always do. And don't go, oh, Brighton can get fucked by any team. Wolves always screw us over. Happened twice last season. And then in 10th, I went with Leeds. Now, Leeds, I think, came 9th last season. Yeah, came 9th last season. So, I think potentially they'll do it again. They've got a strong strike force. They'll be fine. Right, what's yours?
Bamford's going to win the league.
I mean, that Rafinha will be fine for him anyway.
True. Anyway. A bit similar to yours. my number 13. What position 13 is Crystal Palace.
Right.
12th is Leeds. 11th. This is going to amaze you. I put Brentford.
Are you smoking the crack?
10th, I've gone Everton.
What shit have you been smoking?
Well, you think about it, right? Crystal Palace. Good game, bad game. Leeds is mid-table Leeds.
Nah, they'll finish ninth or 10th.
Brentford. I reckon Brentford they're going to do something this season. I've got a sneaky feeling they're going to have a. The start of the season's probably a bit edgy. But they've got
the whole fucking season's going to be edgy.
Oh no, because they've got Arsenal first game of the season. That's an easy one.
Yeah, Arsenal mid-table team. What are you saying?
I reckon Brentford are going to pull something off this season. I reckon Brentford are going to surprise us.
They're not going to do a Leeds.
I reckon they're going to surprise us.
Mate.
And then 10th, Everton. Pickford's terrible. Have you seen, have you seen what happened with Pickford against United? Literally, Pickford. Yes, for the Euros. Everton. Yeah, he's rubbish. And they've lost Sigurdsson, who's one of their best free kick takers.
Well, yeah, he was fucking good. So he has to be locked up.
Everton is just Everton, isn't it?
You support Everton?
I used to when I was a kid.
So did I. But yeah, that's outrageous.
Well, not really. Not when you think about the decent teams and the transfers that have happened in those teams that are above in the top 10. It makes sense. But you think about Arsenal, right? They're most likely going to get Bernardo Silva. They're most likely going to get that. Most likely going to get Trippier, and probably a couple of other players. They're going to be sorted.
Wait, Arsenal want Bernardo Silva?
Mate, they're basically going to get him.
What, Man City, Bernardo Silva?
Yes. They're basically already getting him. That's why that's why Man City aren't in the top 2 for me. Just a bit of a hint.
What?
Man City aren't in my top 2.
You better have 2 other teams, one being blue, one being red.
Maybe.
Well, anyway, what is your... Hang on. 9th to 7th.
Right. My number 9th is Aston Villa. Now, I'm going to start. I know they've lost Grealish, but they still have a better team than the likes of Crystal Palace, Leeds, Southampton, and Newcastle. So they're going to finish above them. But then since losing Grealish, they haven't got as a good team as like a Spurs have. So they're going to be below them. So in the middle of them. That's why I put them 9th.
Did someone hit you over the head with a baseball bat when you were writing this?
And 8th, I've got Arsenal. Because they're just bang average. Pepe flopped. Bamiyang's flopped. Lacazette's flopped. Leno is probably the best player they've got. They get Bernardo Silva. Maybe something can happen. But I can't see it with the likes of the top 7. My number 7. I've gone with West Ham.
Right.
That's it.
Why have you gone West Ham?
Well, obviously Lingard isn't going to West Ham.
Obviously.
But I reckon, even though he's not there, I reckon the half the season they had last year, when they were good, I reckon they could build on that. So that's why I put them in. I reckon they'll do better than Arsenal. That's why I put them 7th. And from what happened last season, it could happen.
Fair enough. Blue, I think. Hang on, let me have a look at mine. So, quickly going down. So you went Aston Villa, West Ham there.
Arsenal. Arsenal.
8th. Okay. For me, number 9 will be Everton. I mean, their team is ridiculous. As it is. Apart from, like, James Coleman, Yerry Mina, like, if they can get some defenders for them, iron out a few cracks, even though they have lost Sigurdsson to jail,
Pickford's arms have been chopped off since the World Cup, since the Euros.
Anyway, since they've got even like a super team, they've got DCL, they've got fucking what's his name, Charleston, Corey, they'll be fine. They'll get 9th. 8th have gone West Ham. Purely because Jesse Lingard's left. I still think they would be fine, but not top 7. Like you said. I feel like they're going to get the ban.
Don't tell me you've put Arsenal 7th.
No.
You put Arsenal in the top 6. Are you mad?
Yeah.
Oh, you're kicking up by mine.
They got Ben White, mate. They're getting top 6th. So anyway.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should have put them in relegation then.
Oi, fuck you.
What, you were slating
Ben
him?
White.
You were slating him yesterday. I'm gonna take my
'cause
post down. You snaked us.
Well, yeah, he snaked us. He's Southampton born, but came through Brighton Academy.
Yeah, and he
You
wants
should
to,
stay
he
with
wants
this guy
to,
who
he
came
wants
through the
to
academy.
improve his career. Can't do that at Brighton because he ain't gonna win anything.
Shut up. You know, it still pains me seeing his poster on my wall when he's in the Brighton kit. Pains me to see, but you know, he's going to do wonders in defence. But anyway, so as we're saying, 7th will be Spurs. I mean, if you saw the Euros, and if you didn't see the Euros, you're a fucking twat. Kane ain't all that anymore. I don't give a shit if you say he's the best striker in the world or whatever. You need to get a fucking head smashed.
Well, can I just say one thing?
What?
He was, I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe he was one goal away from winning the Golden Boot for the Euros.
Mate, you only saw like 2 goals.
No, he scored 3.
I whooped
I think Ronaldo...
fucking do.
Was it Ronaldo who scored 4? Oh no, I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 that the top scorer was. But I'm pretty sure Kane scored 3. And he was one off winning the Golden Boot.
Well, as I'm saying, right, when there's all this hype with Kane, you know, Kane even might go. He might even go to City. There's no, it's like 100% certainty that he's going to stay at Tottenham for this season. But look at last season, what they finished, was it 8th?
Yeah, but, you know, you got to rebuild.
I honestly think Tottenham are a funny one. I don't see them getting top 6 this season. Especially the fact, like, half their team's above 30 now.
Yeah, but they got quality players. Yeah, look at Lloris. Yeah, Lloris is decent. They got a decent. They got a decent defense. They got a pretty decent midfield, and they're attacking front three. You got Son, Kane, Lucas, a couple of others. You know, they're all right.
Yeah, what I'm saying is though, they don't. Last season they didn't get top.
Yeah, but last season was a weird season.
Yeah, what I'm saying is though, you've got to think they've done a whole year without fans, and now they're having fans back.
Just gonna
It
boost
might
them.
throw them off, or it could completely fuck them up psychologically.
Nah, mate, I don't know what you're waffling about.
You think you've gone from a whole year with silence to then hearing like.
Mate, have you seen how the football has changed since the fans have started to come back in? It's got way more entertaining. You know, the football games have been way better. The teams have performed better. I don't think one team's performed bad, like worse than what they did when they had fans on the ground. If anything, it gives them it's better for them.
Oh no, I just don't see Spurs doing it this year. Clearly you fucking do, but that's a different story. Right, hit me with your 5th and 6th.
Right. Number 6 is Spurs, and my number 5, sorry, is Liverpool.
Huh?
Yep, Liverpool. Put Liverpool 5th.
Wait, hang on.
Do you want me to explain?
Majorly.
3 reasons. Actually, 4 reasons.
One, you hate Scousers.
Salah. 5 reasons. Salah. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to him, but he's just invisible now. They've lost Wijnaldum. Van Dijk has not recovered from his injury, and if anything, it's
Ronaldo.
no Wijnaldum.
Oh.
They've lost Wijnaldum. Van Dijk has been out injury, and the injury's completely messed him up. I watched Liverpool's pre-season, and Van Dijk is absolutely terrible. Alisson, I don't know what's happened to Alisson, but for some reason he can't make a save. And the 5th reason, I hate the Scousers.
Wow. So rude. Who have you put in your top 4?
My top 4 is logical in a way.
But you've gone Leicester, Chelsea, City, United. What shit are you smoking?
There's a reason behind it, mate.
Okay. My fifth and sixth. Sixth, I've gone Arsenal. And just going to scrape a top six. Ben White, you know. The defence was shit before, but add Ben White.
It's basically like adding another Thiago, so never buddy. What's his name? David Luiz to the team. Big hype, big
Oi,
flop.
Slanderous piece of shit. Ben White is a decent defender. Were for him, I think Brighton would have conceded double amount of goals. It's true. How many whenever Brighton had someone attacking against them, if it wasn't for Lamptey before he got injured, or Veltman, it was Ben White tracking back and blocking the shots or putting them off. I don't see fucking Lewis Dunk or Dan Burn or Webster running back and trying to get there. It was usually Ben White who got in the challenge.
You've also got to remember, Arsenal's a different kind of gravy to Brighton.
Yeah, but
Brighton are a team that sit back. No offence, but they are a team that will sit back and hit you on the break. Arsenal are a team that even it out. They don't sit back, but they don't play forward.
Yeah, but that's what he did with Leeds.
Yes, but what I'm saying is Leeds and Brighton are basically the same team.
Not really.
If Arsenal, there's not going to be as many players protecting him, is what I'm saying. It's Brighton, you had your back four, and then you basically had your entire midfield right in front of them. For Arsenal, that's not going to be the same. So I don't. It's a different gravy. Brighton's gloopy gravy, Arsenal's runny gravy.
No, Brighton are concrete, and Arsenal are down with a leaky crack. Well, add Ben White in that, they becomes thick gravy. That should be.
Funny.
Gravy should be thick. Quick side note, how would you take your gravy on a Sunday roast?
Like, not runny, not thick, in the middle.
So you like yours, I like mine like custard. Nice and thick. And that's what I think Arsenal's going to be like. Anyway, my fifth will be Leicester.
I'm going to piss myself if Brentford slap Arsenal in the first game of the season. You'll be the first one to know about it, trust me.
I couldn't care as Arsenal, apart from Ben White. Anyway, my fifth will be Leicester. I mean, I think they got fourth last year, did they?
Yes, they did. They beat West. Was it West? Yeah, it was West Ham, I think it was.
Let me have a look. So last year, oh no, they got fifth. Okay. So basically, I'm putting them in the same place they finished last year, like they did this season. I mean, Jamie Vardy's got a year older now. It's going to pay a tell that one extra year.
He's still a decent player, though.
Half their team, though, you know, what the fuck?
What do you mean?
Still playing. Well, you got what's his name?
You got Schmeichel. He's great. He's great. Did you not see the save he made against City?
Hang on, let me check something. Schmeichel, 34 years old.
Yeah, but goalkeepers can go for a long time before they actually started.
Vardy is 34, getting on a bit now. Okay, so what? Apart from Harvey Barnes and DD, Vardy and Madison, they haven't got like standout players.
They got Sionchu. He's a decent defender. They got what? They got Pereira.
Where is that on here? He's not on here. From what I can see, I've got Vardy, Madison, Iheanacho, Fofana, Schmeichel, Sionchu, Daka. Is that how you say it? Tielemans, Sumari, Chowdhury, Barnes, Ndidi, Bertrand, Amasi, Thomas. How the fuck you say this? Jehezel?
Mate, they got a good team.
Johnny Evans, Danny Ward, Castan, Ayuso Perez, Pratt, I don't know if I can say his name. All Brighton. Justin, Mendy, Jakupovic, and Benakovic.
They got team.
So, I see him getting fifth. If James Vardy gets injured, they're fucked. If he doesn't get injured, they'll get fifth. I mean, I don't really care about Leicester, but hey ho. James Vardy's shit on FIFA anyway. Doesn't do anything for me. Right, who's your fourth, third, and leave your top two?
What we're doing fourth to first.
4 to third. We'll leave just top two for some suspense.
Well, it's gonna be obvious. I might as well just do all four.
Well, no, you'll leave your top two, and then it's a bit of suspense while I do mine.
Okay. My number 4 is Leicester. And my number 3 is Man City.
What absolute
Hear me
crap
out.
will you smash?
Hear me out. Leicester have already beaten Man City. So beat them in the Community Shield. I watched that game. Man City were absolutely crap. Leicester looked very good.
Right.
Hence why I put Leicester 4th. Man City. I don't think they're going to do as good as what they did last season. I can't say. Yes, they got Grealish, but Grealish could always flop. You don't know what you
Do
can
you know
do.
they won the league last year?
Yeah, I know. But look at Liverpool. They won the league and they came 5th off whatever
Yes,
last.
but that's Liverpool because they got heavily injury fucked. But you got to think, Man City. If say they lose Cancelo, they've got Kyle Walker. If they lose Shinchenko, they can play Kyle Walker out there, or they can play Cancelo, or they can play one of the youngsters. If they lose a midfield like De Bruyne for 5 weeks, don't worry, we'll just chuck in Bernardo Silva there. Oh, if we lose Sterling, we'll chuck Bernardo Silva there, or you can chuck
Bernardo Silva's not there anymore.
Doesn't he? I swear he is.
No, he's going to Arsenal, you pillock.
Yeah, but not definite, is it?
Well, it's most likely going to happen. But I can't.
It says here.
I don't see them doing as good as what they did last season.
Okay, look, Man City is set to offer Bernardo Silva for Harry Kane plus cash.
Well, that's not what I mentioned.
150 mil for fuck off. Kane's not worth 150 million.
He is because he's English.
I'm worth £20,000 just because I'm English and I'm fat. Woo.
That's how football
That's
works
what I'm saying,
nowadays.
It's
English
like
players
saying-
are worth more. That's
Yeah,
why
but
they
we're
got.
shit.
That's why 100 million was paid for Jack Grealish. That's why we paid 80 million to get Maguire, because English players are worth more nowadays.
That's why Arsenal pay 60 mil for Ben White.
That's why we only paid 45 to get Varane, one of the best centre backs in the world at the minute. That's why we paid 80 million, or however much paid for Jadon Sancho. English players are just expensive. It's the way football is. Football's a messed up world, mate.
Anyway. Did I do my top 4?
I
can't remember.
No, I don't think you did.
Hang on. Phone's gone off. Right, here we go. Top 4. Fourth, I've gone Chelsea. I don't think that Thomas Shuckle or whatever his fucking name is. I couldn't care to try and pronounce his name.
Thomas Tuchel.
That's it, I don't care. We call him Tom. That's easy to remember. I don't think he's going to win. Yeah, he won the Champions League. So what? I mean, they're not notoriously like that good.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Thomas Tuchel only had half a season, and he won 2 trophies in that half a season. Name me one
Yeah, but
manager that's come in halfway through a season and took a terrible team to win the Champions League and climb. I think they went from 10th to whatever. They climbed like 5-6 spaces in half a season. Name me one manager that's climbed that many spaces and won Champions League in half a season. When it first came to January, they were absolutely dead in the water.
I'll probably. Hmm. I'll probably say Poch.
But
Actually, no, he's not one. Shit. What about Pep? Didn't he got halfway through a year? Let me have a look. Let me have a look here. Pep joins. July 1st. Okay. Alright, he didn't join halfway through the season, but he's done pretty well for City.
yes, but I'm on about in the first half season. Because he didn't start. He didn't start halfway through the season. So did he? But did he win anything in his first season?
We'll have a look. He came third in the. No.
There you go. Not even Pep did
Came
it.
third in the Prem, semi-final in the FA Cup, qualifying rounds of the Champions League, and fourth round in the FL Cup.
So you can't name me a manager that's done what Tuchel's done.
Well, in his second year, he won the Prem.
Yeah,
and
his second
the
year.
The FA Cup. Well, I don't matter. Chelsea getting fourth. Even if they sign Lukaku, which is stupid. I don't know why he's going back to Chelsea. I see it's going tits up for him. You just say third. Third for me is Liverpool. You know, Van Dijk will pick up. He always does.
I don't think he will, mate.
Van Dijk will pick it up. Plus, you got Joe Gomez, Trent, Robertson. Allison might find his feet again. Might not. They will get a replacement midfielder.
Will they?
Enough. Well, yeah, it's Liverpool.
Yeah, it's been it's been half the transfer window, and you've not had one peep out of Liverpool about buying anyone new.
Yeah, they're silent fuckers until it's done. You won't hear anything until it's confirmed.
Yeah, but there's not even been any rumours of this, that, and that, and you always get rumours with every team.
They've been in for Basuma.
Yeah, that's Basuma. What's he going to do? Win the league? Mad.
You never know. Did you see screamers at the Amex?
Yeah, that was lucky. That was one-hit wonders. That was lucky little shots.
Done it a few times, thank you. As good as Pogba when he takes a shot. Anyway, who's your top two?
Well, my number 2. I reckon they're going to do quite well this season, figuring that he's had a transfer window, and they'll actually have a proper season.
You put Man United.
But Chelsea. And then I put the boys.
You put Man United to win the league.
To win the league. Truth, a couple of reasons.
You got Jadon Sancho.
And we've got Varane, and potentially a midfielder, and Pogba will stay. Because Messi's going to PSG.
And we've got the best player in the fucking world, Marcus Rashford.
True. Of course, he's had his surgery. He'll be 100%.
Mate, he's got a bionic fucking... Was it a shoulder? Or whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
Trust me, he's going to come in with a metal arm, bitch slap the fuck out of the opponents.
And you think, our pre-season, we've won every game. We did no, we lost QPR. Take that back, we lost against QPR. Or we drew against QPR. We won our first game.
4-0.
We won our first game, we lost our second. We beat... Who was our second game against? Third game against? Can't remember.
Everton.
No, Brentford. No, Brentford.
I thought it was Everton.
No, Everton was our fourth game. Swear it was. Anyway,
I thought it was Everton.
anyway, and we slapped Everton 4-0. So, and that wasn't even with the, that was with Matic in there, bloody Mata in there, and whatever not. That wasn't even without Varane and Sancho. We still slapped them 4-0. So yeah, I got a sneaky feeling we're gonna win the league.
Well, anyway. As you can also tell by my list, I've got the two Manchester clubs in my top two. Now, is Manchester going to be red or is it going to be blue? Which do you think, Josh?
I think you've gone blue. I think you reckon City are going to win it again.
You are incorrect. I have put City to come second. Usually, they win one thing, they drop a place, maybe two, then they win something again. Or they go back to back. Now, it happened, I think, 15-16, and then the year after, they went back to back. I don't know. Man United, you know, if we get Ronaldo on a 25 mil deal to the PSG, you're talking Rashford, Ronaldo, Sancho, Pogba, what's his name? Camavinga, I think so say it. That French Donny in from Lyon, or whatever it is. And say Fred in the midfield. With Shaw, Varane, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, Dean Henderson in goal. That's a fucking solid team. But it will be De Gea, but I don't like De Gea. It was my choice. But I see Man United winning the league. I still want Ollie to be sacked because I don't like him as a manager. But I do think we'll win this season.
How can you not like a manager if he wins and stuff? It doesn't make sense.
He looks like a lost fucking child. When he does an interview, he looks like a kid that's been caught from nicking from the sweet jar.
Well, wouldn't you? When you go from playing a bloody Norwegian team to being one of the biggest clubs in the world?
Well, I wouldn't look like I'm fucking lost and stumble on every question that's asked against me. But no, I don't. It's either going to go two ways. It'll either be Manchester's blue or red, or London's blue or... Oh, that's not ain't going to win. It'll either be Chelsea, City or United who win. I don't see Liverpool winning the league, not for another 30 years. You fucking shit cunts. But nah. Liverpool, you're washed.
I can guarantee one thing.
What?
PSG are going to win their league and win the Champions League.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
What do you mean, why?
They've never won a Champions League.
Mate, they've got Neymar and Mbappe. They have Messi up front. You having a laugh?
Mate, Messi ain't gonna go PSG.
He's good, mate. He's already done.
Is it?
He's already done. He's already said his bye. He's already said his farewells to Barcelona to go PSG. Have you not seen it on TikTok? Him sitting crying, saying goodbye.
No, I've not been on TikTok in the last few days.
He went. He said his goodbyes. He's been crying. He's
Anyway, let's use this bit of podcast. It's usually going on for about 2 hours to talk about some transfers. What's your opinions on Ronaldo going to either PSG or back to Man United?
He's going to stay at Juventus.
Are you sure?
Positive. Do you know why?
Why?
Well, we've not sold anyone. We ain't going to sell Pogba. We bought Sancho for Ryan. If by midfielder, we ain't got no money left to spend, so Ronaldo ain't going to come to United. PSG aren't going to be able to afford him because they're going to be paying Messi, bloody God knows how much a week. They've already got Mbappe, which they have to give a new contract. They've got Neymar. There's nowhere for him to play. He's not going to get the money. He's going to stay at Juventus. And there's nowhere for him to go to United either, even if we do buy him.
PSG have got a mad team. Just imagine they play a 4-2-4 formation. They have their defence is a bit shit. Like Bernat. Don't know who the right back is.
It'd be
So
Florenzi.
undisclosed. Oh, he's fucking washed. But their attack, their midfield, Verratti and who's the other midfielder? Herrera. Okay, not the best. But that front four, if they do Neymar, Messi, Mbappe up top, and then Di Maria on the right, for that squeaky bum time.
I'll tell you which player I'm surprised no one's tried to buy.
Who's up?
Donnarumma.
He's gonna PSG.
No, was like 6'8" or something. He's massive.
Did you not know he's gone to PSG?
Well, no, I don't watch French football, do I?
That was all over TikTok because he had 2026 on his signed shirt thing when he did his announcement. And his club number's 50 or something stupid, or 99 or something like that. I think it's 99 actually.
The thing is, Donnarumma, he's such a good goalkeeper. I don't care what anyone says about Neuer, Ter Stegen, Oblak. Donnarumma, this current day, is the best goalkeeper in the world right now.
I'll tell you what, he's fucking stupid on FIFA. You whack him in your team, and you're basically fine. I'll tell you another scary motherfucking goalkeeper. What's his name? Oh, what's his name? Ter Stegen.
Nah. Me personally, I think Ter Stegen's top flop. Sorry.
Not seeing Messi at Barcelona.
It'd be weird.
Do you remember the Lionel Messi, the MSN song?
No.
That used to. No. Oh, how do you not remember this? Hang on, let's get this up. Do you not remember this?
Now get out of the way. I was supposed to score.
You don't remember this?
No.
Then twist it on the floor. What do you say?
It was basically a song about Neymar, Suarez, Messi. It was called MSN. That's how it's the thing, in the last, say, 6 years, or 5 years, all three of them have just gone. When you say to Barcelona, oh yeah, what's your main attraction point? Oh, we got Messi. What are they going to say now? Well, we got Coutinho. Ooh. We got Ousmane Dembele.
Now they got Griezmann, mate. Better watch out.
Mate, Griezmann.
Griezmann's a flop.
If we did a La Liga predictions, I'm putting Barcelona like 4th.
It's annoying as well because Barca used to be a good team.
When you think when they had like all throughout the years, Eto'o, Henry, Zlatan, Messi, everything like that, they're stupid. Now when you think of them, not even their meant to be loyalist player wants to stay with them.
Mate, do you know it's been there since he was 17?
Yeah.
Been there for 21 years. He's
He's
35.
been there for 17 years.
I've been there for 21.
He's been you can't of.
Mate, look it
34.
up online. He's 35. He's been there 21 years.
Fucking hell.
He's literally been there his entire life. Near enough.
And he doesn't want to be there no more.
Not really his choice, though, is it? Really, the club can't afford to keep him.
When you pay your main fucker 1,135,000 a week, it's a bit fucking outrageous.
Well, he deserves it. He's probably the second best player in the world, nearly. Potentially third.
Yeah, but Ronaldo doesn't even get that. Alright, let's get a couple of transfers. What do you think about Tuanzebe going on loan to Villa?
Probably the best thing for him. He ain't getting the game time at United, and he's not gonna get the game time at United. Probably the best thing for him.
Okay, what about Christian Romero to Tottenham? He's a centre back from Atlanta.
I don't really know much about him. So
They spent 40. His market value's 22 mil, and they paid 42 mil.
probably a bit of a flop.
Probably, but he does pretty well in the Serie A.
Yeah, Serie A's slow pace though. Compared to the Prem.
Let's get another good one. Fucking hell. Messi's market value is only 60 mil. Jesus. Trying to get the good ones and not the shit motherfuckers. Okay, what about Danny Ings at Aston Villa from Southampton? He was 17 mil market value, but they paid 29 mil.
Well, they had to replace Grealish with someone. No, it's not the best replacement, but it's a decent enough replacement.
How old is Danny Ings? Let's have a look.
20.
He's only 29.
Yeah, so it's not 30 yet.
I thought he was about 35.
No.
God, he's been around years. He's been Bournemouth, Burnley, Liverpool, Southampton, Aston Villa. Fucking hell. I personally think it's a bit of a weird move. I would have stayed in Southampton. But hey, what about Leon Bailey from Bayer Leverkusen to Aston Villa?
It's a good thing for Aston Villa. They got a decent player who wasn't really getting any game time anyway. I think
Jesus Christ.
Aston
Hang
Villa.
on a second. He can play left winger, central attacker midfielder, central forward, striker, right winger, right wing back, and left wing back. Jesus.
Do you
He's
know?
only 24.
Do you know? See, well, I've put Aston Villa quite far up because the team they've got and the paid players they're buying, they're gonna have a good shot at it this year.
No, I haven't checked the transfer market for about 2 weeks. Oh, you know. Right, let's get a couple more. Don't care about him. Alright, funny meme. For £1 million, Joe Hart to Celtic.
No, Joe Hart's just probably the worst
What's he
goalkeeper
gonna
in the
do?
world.
Fucking do the head, shoulders, knees, and toes dance in Celtic? sponsored by Head and Shoulders. I mean, I swear, ever since he's done that campaign, his goalkeeping skills have just gone downwards.
True. Did he have injury that caused it?
I don't know.
Pretty sure I got an injury. I think that's what done it.
All I know is ever since I saw him on my TV with a shampoo bottle in his hands, he's gone downwards. But it is funny for the fact he went from City to Torino. Hang on. Let me get his career up. He's gone Man City, Torino, West Ham, back to City from loan, out to Burnley, to Tottenham, now to Celtic. Jesus. Talk about being passed around like a... I don't know. Like a joint or something, or a cigarette. Anyway. Next one. Cannon fodder, don't care about you, don't care about you. What spoke about being my Okay, what about Areola from PSG to West Ham?
Wasn't Ariel at Fulham?
Yeah. He was basically PSG own him still. They loaned him out to Fulham, he gets relegated. He's gone back to PSG and they've loaned him straight out to West Ham.
I rate Ariola. I did rate him. It kind of reminds me of the it kind of reminds me of Jack Butland back in the day. But he wasn't the best, but he was a very, very good goalkeeper for like a low end team.
Do you remember Jack Butland on FIFA 16 or 17?
Yes, because I used to have him.
He's a fucking... No, you had Begovic.
I was one to pick him, yeah.
I had Butland. Them two keepers were a pain in the fucking arse. Right, do you know...
Do I know?
No, that's a different player. Do you know someone called Daniel Malan?
No. Wait, isn't that the PSV player?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're right.
I didn't realise, but he's gone to Dortmund.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, maybe they have to get someone to replace Sancho, didn't they?
He went to Dortmund for 25 mil.
Just a replacement for Sancho. That's probably not going to work out as well as what they expected it to.
He'll probably flop.
If there's anything like Van der Beek, Jesus.
I honestly don't know why we still... Half our midfields, I question. Like, I've got a poster of Wayne Rooney on my wall. But I'm literally looking at the most B-Tech version of Man United I've ever seen. Apart from Memphis Depay, he's coming to his light now, but Man United was terrible. Bastian Schweinsteiger, Daily fucking Blind, Morgan Schneidlin, and Juan Mata. What the fuck do you call that for midfield? And then we signed Fellaini and Phil Jones. How the fuck does Phil Jones and Fellaini go, oh yeah, let's go from, say, Everton or Hull or whatever, to Man United?
See, I kind of rated Fellaini. He had his useful moments.
Yeah,
you draw in the last 10 minutes, you whack him on, long balls forward, he gets head on it. Phil Jones is pointless.
How the fuck though do we still keep giving him a new contract?
I honestly don't know.
I mean, just fucking rip his contract. He literally looks like Boris Johnson when he was tackling that kid when he runs. And that's not a good look. Alright, we'll do last one. Toby Alderweireld to a Saudi Arabian team.
Well, I mean, he's finished at Tottenham, wasn't he?
It was more the fact there's no none of the old defenders. You don't have Tongan, I don't think.
No, he went a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah, so you don't have him. You don't have Alderweireld now.
That's where I'm going to have to invest. Yeah, they have to bring a couple of defenders in.
Right. I didn't know this. Did you know Eric Lamela has gone to Sevilla?
Isn't he the Argentinian?
Yeah, that was at Tottenham.
Mm-hmm. Well, at Seville.
Yeah, to Seville.
Mm. Very nice.
I mean, a bit of a weird one. He left on a free transfer.
Think Mbappe will be free next year.
Imagine he goes to Man United.
If he leaves,
Mbappe.
if he leaves, guarantee you one place he'll go.
Where's that?
City.
Mate, imagine Rashford, Mbappe, and Sancho. That would be a fucking
It's mad
saucy
to
ass
think.
lineup.
It's mad to think Mbappe's only 19.
He's not.
He is.
Hey Siri.
I don't even think he's 20 yet.
Hey Siri. How old is Kylian Mbappe Loughton?
Kylian Mbappe has 0 goals, 1 assist, 0 yellow
I didn't
cards,
ask for that.
0 red cards
He's
over the
22.
course of one match
He's
and
22?
0
I swear he's 19.
No. It says here, born December 20th, 1998. God, I'm older than Mbappe. Fucking hell. It makes me feel old though when you see like these 16, 17-year-old footballers and you're just thinking, what the fuck did I do with my life? And you see these little twats getting like 50 grand a week. And there's me not making that in 3 years worth of salaries.
Oh, look, Greenwood, mate, he's only 19. 18, 19.
Greenwood's 20.
Or 20, whichever.
Well, look at Rashford. Rashford's literally a day older than me. Could be far apart.
Yeah, he's got his own book out, he's got his own company. First team football for United, you know, he has his own charity.
And what am I doing? Planning on getting tattoos galore.
It's alright. When you turn 55, you'll be riding Harley Davidson with a big bushy beard and covered in tattoos with a nice black jacket on.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
What do you think I was going to say?
Something else.
That's how I see myself when I'm like 50 odd.
Mate, I honestly don't think you're going to get a tattoo. Being honest.
Oh well.
You don't commit.
I don't commit
since
because
we
I don't
get-
commit 'cause I don't know what I want.
That's what I'm saying. When you got to... When you know, like, for instance...
But I know what I want, I'll
I'm-
get it. I just don't know what I want yet.
I'm getting a wolf. 'Cause
So I
feel
don't
like
wanna-
I'm a wolf.
See, I don't want to get ones like you where you've just gone with a favourite cartoon 'cause it's pointless. It doesn't mean anything.
It does.
What
I
is-
feel like a spaceship.
What is Kit gonna mean in 20 years time? What are you gonna tell them? Oh,
It
it's my
is
favourite
a
cartoon.
childhood memory
That's
when
it.
I was getting my face pummeted by kids at school and getting kicked downstairs, and the only enjoyment I had in my life was knowing the fact there was a make-believe car that was its best friend to the human, and that's what I wanted more, was a friend, or not getting beaten to a pulp. And that is what it means to me, is my little bit of enjoyment while my life was shit.
Yeah, but people look at it and go. People look at that.
Yeah, but it's
and
not
go
for them to
why
understand what it means to them. To me, it's a more psychological thing. Like, look how gassed I get over the intro of hearing the dum 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 dum, that bit. I get excited because I've got happy memories. Well, not happy, but like memories of sitting down on the sofa, eating my little Chicago town pizzas, or eating a microwavable meal, watching my Night Rider with either like a bloody nose or whatever, because that was my enjoyment on a Friday after a horrible week at school. And there's more things, like, you see these twats who get like a fucking Pac-Man tattooed on them, like, I know, eating
yeah,
like a pear or
something you'd go on,
something.
yeah.
No, but it's got to have a more meaningful, like, say you got my cousin's names, you got my family star signs, and getting a tree of life, which is like meaning you're strong, you got like wisdom, you've got strong family ties, and you keep your world gravitated, like all your family gravitated around one person, and you deal with all their problems. See, my tattoos are more meaningful. Whereas you won't commit to any like tattoos because you'll probably think of like, oh yeah, I'll get this, and 2 weeks later you'll hate it.
Yeah, because I don't know what I want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you'll ever be in the stage of getting one.
I will.
Nah. If you don't get one done by the age of 25, I don't see you getting one.
See, I don't want to make the mistake of getting something angry, not lying and like.
Well, I've not made that mistake.
Hence why I won't get anything that I used to like as a kid because I know I won't like it. Or hence why I won't get a United thing on me because in 20 years I might not like it anymore.
What's wrong with getting something when you were a kid, like, I know,
Because it's
a
just,
teenage
it's stupid.
It's not stupid. If it brought you enjoyment and it's a fun memory of yours,
You don't get
it's not
tattooed on you.
stupid. Well, I do.
Not in modern day. Maybe 20
It's your
years ago,
body.
yeah. But modern
You
day,
get
you
what
just
you
modern day
enjoy.
you don't get your favourite cartoons tattooed on you, do you? It's just not what happens nowadays.
Well, I'm thinking of getting next time half Spider-Man, half Iron Man tattoo. So one side is Iron Man's
So
Mark
you're going to be
85
able to see
armor.
this is where I can already see what your life's going to turn out to be. It's not harsh, just being the truth. But you're going to be something I call a comic single.
What you cheeky bastard!
You know, you're covered up in tattoos and your Marvel and whatever not. And it's going to put most girls off.
Yeah, well the problem is I don't like most girls. Like I don't like going on Tinder and whatever. You know the girl I like.
Yeah, but that ship's sailed, mate.
What do you mean it's sailed?
I'm being honest,
Still
I'm
in
being
the fucking
truthful as a
harbour.
friend. I'm being truthful as a friend. That ship has sailed.
Nah, mate, it's still in the harbour.
You can't tie yourself like that. You can't tie yourself down for something that's not going to happen.
Can and I will.
I mean, you can do it, but I'm being honest as a friend here. It's the more you tie that down, next couple of years, the more lonely you're going to get, the more down and depressed you're going to end up being.
Mate, I'm already depressed and down. It can't get any worse.
Well, it will if you. All I'm saying is there's going to be a point in your life where you realise that, you know, the ship has gone and you need to go hunt down another ship to bring it back to shore.
The problem is though, you know me, I don't build attraction on first looks. I build attraction on getting to know someone.
That's why you got to get to know them. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, but this is my problem. In my head, like, say for instance, I know, someone I was talking to, it started talking to me and I'm thinking, well, I don't like you. Like, in that way. So
Well,
I'll
then
block them.
then you you just say, well, look, I'm not really, and you tell him. But there is going to be a stage in your life where you're going to have to realise that it is gone. No, whether that's tomorrow, next week, next year, 30th birthday.
Why did you choose 30? Out of all numbers, why did you choose 30? And don't you dare say because I'm close.
What do you mean? Why did I choose 30?
Out of all the birthdays you could have chosen, why did you choose 30?
It's just the first one I thought of. Why does
Not
that
that
have,
ancient.
does that have a meaning?
Well, yeah, I'm closer to 20 than 30, and you're rounding upwards to 30.
Yeah.
I like that. Could have gone like 25, 27. Did have to steep so high and skip half a decade.
You are going to have to eventually move on because it's just going to keep dragging it down, and you won't realise it until it's too late. To the point where you'll have lost everyone because you never listened. And then you'd be all by yourself and you'd be thinking, I wish I would have listened. And do you want to know how I know that?
Because you
I've
do it.
been there myself.
Yeah, but you've saying that you don't like her either, so...
Yeah, but I've been in
Technically-
I've been in this situation before. Where I liked the person, but didn't want to let them go. And then it ended up coming and stabbed me in the back.
How? Can't be as far as mine.
Well, no, she took me for my money, didn't she? And I was too stupid to realise it because I liked it too much. And everyone was telling me, oh no, you got to do this, you got to do that, leave her, she's no good. I was like, no. And then eventually it kicked in. This is what I'm saying to you. Eventually you're going to wake up and one day realise that, you need to move on with your life.
Or I wake up and I'm 70 and I'm still single.
All that. It's like holding on to a grudge. The more you hold on to that grudge and never let it go, the more it's going to eat you up, and the more you're going to think about it, the more depressed you're going to get, and the more upset, the more everything's just going to change.
Mate, I hold a grudge for life.
As soon as you let that grudge go, the weight's been lifted off. You can move on. It's like you've been untied from something that's been weighing you down.
Hell no. I think a grudge is better.
Yeah, but a grudge, it's the same as, like a grudge, holding a grudge can destroy your life and destroy your friendship with other people.
It has.
Well, there you go then.
I'm grateful for it because I don't want to be friends with them anymore.
I didn't mean friendship you have to grudge against, I mean other friends.
What do you mean?
But if you think about it, if you hold a grudge against someone, right, and you hold that grudge for a long time, the more you hold it, the more frustrating, the more depression it's going to get, which means your family, your friends, instance me, will pick up on that and try to tell you, but it wouldn't be.
I think I'd tell my family half the shit I'd tell you. Are you mental?
But no, but see, this is why I think. I don't know if you're still streaming. You are.
Of course I am. I haven't been asked to pick up my controller, properly. I'm still driving one-handed.
But this is generally, it's coming from me, coming from a friend. Why I think you are the way you are today. Because you've held grudges, you've held the same thing in for so long, for so many years. The love, the hate, the grudges. It's eating you up physically and mentally. And that's why I think you're in the place you are today. because you've held on to it for that long. Now imagine in
What are you
20.
saying?
Imagine
Like
it.
my mental place ain't great.
Well, is it?
I don't know. I think it is.
Well, it isn't in the best. It isn't in the best of places, is it now?
Well, it's in a pretty fine motion.
You know,
Sometimes.
im- imagine holding onto the ship and everything else for the next 20 years. You're gonna be dead and buried. It's gonna drive you
I'll
that
hold
mad.
on. I'll hold on to a grudge until I die.
And that's the problem. 'Cause life's too short for that.
Like my aunt, I hold a grudge against her. My uncle's wife. Actually, shame my aunt. She's a fucking prick.
See, that's the thing. Life's too short for that.
Nah, it's fine. I don't have to see her anymore ever again, which is good.
The thing is, one day you're gonna realise the people you hold a grudge against. You see, like, you could hold a grudge against someone you really hate, and in a couple of years' time, they could be the only person left. Because you've got that grudge, you'll be all by yourself, and you'll get even more depressed. And that person will try to help, but you refuse it. It's like having weights and cement bricks tied to your feet, and you've been chucked in the water. Everything that's weight is slowly dragging you down. If you let it go, you break out, you come to the top, and it's a breath of fresh air. Or you keep hold of it, and you stay drowned for the rest of your life. And that's where the love factor comes into as well. 'Cause it's the exact same thing.
I'll give you. Next time we meet up, I'll give you my phone. I'll give you free range to do whatever you want. For a little bit. But be warned. If you go crazy, won't be happy.
Mate, you give me free range, and I'll do what's been needed to be done the past couple of years I've known you.
What do you mean?
And one of them,
That's
is letting all your emotions out for some certain person, but coming from you instead of coming from me.
that.
Now that'd be one weight lifted off of you. Which yes, you'd feel nervous about, but after an hour you'd be like, it's out there now. There's nothing you can do about it, and that'll play on your mind, and it'll make you feel better. And then if not, I'll bloody take you. I'll bloody take you on an hour and we'll get you someone. Because I think another reason is why you don't want to let go of the certain person.
What?
Because you've never actually had a proper girl that's looked after you the way she did in school.
True.
Like you've never had that. That's why you've always stuck that one. That's why you've always stuck to her, because you've never had anyone else do that for you. So you don't know what it's like. But anyway, thanks for tuning in with tonight's episode of Counselling with Josh. I'm free of charge.
What do you mean?
You call 0800 267 3947. Or go onto my website, counsellorjosh.com. Thank you and good night.
But hang on a second. What are you chatting with? This is Ramble podcast. We ramble.
Mate, I was talking serious.
I was just talking like horses while I'm trying to blow up a brick in GTA 5.
I'm bloody being serious, mate. Giving you a serious pep talk. Because one day you got to realise as well. one day you are literally going to be by yourself. I ain't going to be here forever.
But
Nick,
you're going to be around for...
your
unless
grandparents aren't going to be there forever.
My
You know,
granddad's going to be around for years.
you're going to be by yourself at some point. You know, there's going to be one point where I meet someone and I need to, you know, leave Xbox life behind to focus on kids and whatever not. And there's going to be a stage in your life where you're going to be by yourself, and if you leave it too late, then there's nothing you can do about it.
Because you really talk, you know, how to make people depressed, don't you?
I just speak the truth, mate. I speak the truth. I speak what needs to be spoken about.
This is meant to be all fun, this podcast, and you've made it all depressing.
Oh, I've made it very therapeutic for you.
Therapeutic, you got my head rattled.
With what? See? It worked, didn't it? Because now I've got you thinking. That's the whole point
Not in a
about
good
it.
way. I think you guys have heard enough of this. Yeah. Don't know how I'm saying this one. Bit weird. Yeah, shit. I forgot to say. When we're doing the Premier League predictions, if we get all 20 correct, we're doing a £50 wager. So if I get all 20 correct, Josh gives me 50 quid. If he gets all 20 correct, which he won't, I give him 50 quid.
I bet I'm closer to. I bet I get mine closer to what you do.
And at the end of the season, we'll do a podcast where we tally up, like how many got right, how many we got wrong, and we'll see who got the most correct. But yeah, thank you for watching. Catch you on the next one. Peace.
Waste my life, I can't escape my mind. I think I realize I've